Hi, and welcome to Commit to Complete Week. We are kicking off the week with financial wellness, and my name is Anita Rehome, and I'm the financial literacy coach. And we're going to be talking about how behavioral change is important to financial success. So let's think about what financial wellness means to you. Did you know that most people connect wellness with a retirement plan or a hefty salary? And obviously getting what they want when it comes to finances, right? Being able to spend money whenever they always have a stream of money coming in and they don't have to worry about budgeting or anything like that. But it's so much more than that. There's so much more to financial wellness. And financial wellness is defined as not having finances as a stressor in your life. And so let's be honest. We as individuals, we as Americans, we all have financial stressors, right? We earn money, we spend money, and then we freak out because we've over budgeted and now we've landed ourselves in debt. And I think we've all been there. For some of us, we still might be there. We might be there now. Some of us might have already come out of that hole, but that's okay because everyone has a different financial journey. And it's about how we learn from our mistakes and how we change our behavior to make better strides to become financially healthy. So how many of you have financial stressors in your life? I know I do. I have two children. And I have bills, and I'm always living in the what if land. Like, what if this is not enough? What if I didn't set enough money aside? What if this happens, right? And so that's not healthy. It's not physically healthy, emotionally healthy, or mentally healthy. And so what can we do today to start making ourselves be less stressed, less anxiety, right? And so I want to share something with you. So every academic year, financial literacy completes a financial wellness survey, and it's given to you as the SPC student. And so it helps St. Philip's College understand the connection between student finances and the student success in the classroom, and how essential it is for SPC to support our 21st century students. And there's two numbers that I really want to focus on in this fact sheet. There is 66% of students worry about having enough money to pay for school, and 41% of students indicated having generalized anxiety or experiencing that anxiety due to finances, right? Because if they're just worried about how are they going to pay for school, what about savings? What about being able to have access to a rainy day fund, or housing insecurities or low food insecurities? I mean, if you look at all these numbers, all of these numbers are huge because all of that revolves around money, right? Housing, food, rainy day savings, all of that revolves around money. And if you have the lack of money, you can definitely see how stressful that can be, right? And so where do our SPC students compare to Americans? So finances came in as the #1 stressor in the latest CreditWise survey, and this was released in December of 2020. The results indicated that finances are the #1 cause of stress. And a larger share of Americans, adults 21 through 62, 60% felt financially anxious, and 50% reported feeling stressed. So you know how they always say, like, give kindness because you don't know what that person is going through? More than half of the American population is feeling stressed and anxious about finances. So behavioral change is challenging for most individuals, but there are many strategies that individuals can use to facilitate their behavioral change efforts. Goal setting is one such strategy that assists individuals to identify specific behaviors to change and how to go about doing that. And financial goals that you want to achieve can be attained. So dream big, right? But don't do it without intention and planning, because that is the only way that you're going to be successful financially, is being able to set goals that have intention and that you're planning for. And so how do we do that, right? How do we set goals? Setting goals is highly important. We have to incorporate these little daily changes into our daily lives, right? Financial literacy, I say, is a skill set. And we are teaching the students that, but what they're not doing is they're not applying what they're learning in their day-to-day lives. And so that doesn't help with the financial stress that's occurring within their lives financially. So to achieve financial goals, it's important to prioritize. Setting priorities on your financial goals is one way to make strides to becoming financially healthy. So setting a SMART goal is very important, and it's very important that you understand what SMART stands for. So SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. When you're setting your financial goals, you definitely want to make sure that you're specific about what you want to achieve. Is it measurable? How will you know you achieved it, right? If you're wanting to save $100, how will you know, is it measurable, right? By setting aside $15 every paycheck, right, until you reach your $100 goal. That's how you know that it's measurable. Is it attainable? Is it something that's possible? The only person that knows your finances better than anyone else is yourself, right? So only you know, is this something that's going to be attainable? Is it relevant? Why is this goal important? And time or time bound, and by when do you want to achieve this? It's very easy for somebody to come in who doesn't know your finances to be like, you're going to save $1,000 a month. But I don't know what other finances you have if I don't ask the right questions, right? So you could be like, I can save $1,000 a month, but it's going to take me 6 months to save that $1,000 because I have X, Y, and Z to pay as well, right? So we want to make sure that when you're setting your goals that you're being smart about them. So remember, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time. Behavior change is key to establishing financial wellness because it creates habits and patterns, right? We want to lose weight. We wake up in the morning to go work out and we change our eating habits. So we are creating these habits that are now turning it into a pattern, right? So then I have a pattern of getting up in the morning and going and working out and eating good, right? So it's the same thing with finances. So when small changes can be applied to your daily life, especially your daily financial life, that can help make small strides to financial wellness. And small changes make the big difference. They make a huge difference, right? And so it's highly important that we start incorporating those small changes. So I know it's very quick, but I want you to start really thinking about financial wellness and what you can do day to day to make these change and incorporating that in your day-to-day financial life. So please ensure that you submit the survey that's attached to this video so we can definitely get you those Scatify points and work on a budget. There's also an interactive budget tool that you can create a budget. Send that to me via email. We can go over it together. That's also extra points for Scatify. If you send it to erehome@alamo.edu. Y'all, I'm located in the Sutton Learning Center or the SLC. It's building 10 in Suite 102C. So just come by, talk to me. I'll be more than happy to assist you with creating that budget, sticking to it, ensuring that you are incorporating these behavioral changes in your day-to-day lives. So y'all have a great day. Good luck this Commit to Complete week.